We might witness the death of Jake Paul tonight. Now, that is not a threat on his life, YouTube. I am, of course, referring to Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul taking place tonight, probably around midnight ET time. I probably will not be up to watch it because I work at 5 in the morning tomorrow. But still wanted to go ahead and get my take on this fight, what I think is going to happen. I mean, this is an absolute freak show of a fight. This happened because Jake Paul was trying to fight Gervonta Davis in Atlanta, but the commission didn't sanction it, and they moved it to Miami, and Davis was kind of, maybe there was some contract clause issues that led Davis to, not fight him. I think maybe he didn't want to take a dive. But in this fight, I really don't think Joshua signed up to take a dive. It'd be ridiculous for his career if he decided to. Now, we have some people on Twitter referencing the old Mike Tyson fight where he pulled back an overhand. Now, this could be Tyson just knowing that I wasn't going to land and Jake kind of backing up, so maybe he faked it. But if this is on the script of him not landing a big enough shot to rock Jake Paul, then could be scripted. That is the worry, that if Jake Paul wins this fight, it is scripted. Kind of just how it goes. Yeah, Anthony Joshua should win this fight, man. I mean, it's kind of a freak show of a fight, in all honesty. Jake Paul doesn't have wins over really credible guys. The only boxer he's fought in Tommy Fury, he's lost to. And I think he'd win that fight now. But obviously, your career is linear, so he wasn't that good then. I don't think he's improved enough to beat Joshua now. He was knocking out former MMA fighters like Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, and Ben isn't even known for his hands. He never was, and he never will be. So that's not an impressive win. Now, this is a big jump up in competition. A lot of people say that Jake's earned the respect, and I kind of agree. But I don't think he deserves to be anywhere near the boxing rankings in any boxing, talks. I mean, just this opportunity alone to fight a guy like Joshua, who I think is a former champion, up there with the best of the best. It's crazy that this has even gone through. Like, you don't think Jake Paul fights are really real until their night of. It just feels so influencer cloudy, like just not really going to happen, but it is, and it's happening tonight live on Netflix. I think Netflix wanted a big fight out of Jake after the Gervonta one fell through, and they weren't going to give him another can, and Joshua seemed to be the guy that signed the line. Now, how I think this goes, I think Joshua knocks him out in maybe 3-4 rounds. I want to say round one, Joshua's super long. He's just going to be getting range with the jab, popping Jake's head back, busting his nose open. Jake might land an overhand or a jab of his own, but he's so high up, I think he's probably going to target the body with weak little step-in jabs. But I see this fight going not too far. I could see Joshua putting damage on him and then, just one big shot dropping Paul. Maybe Paul gets up and then he gets slept out cold. Like, Twitter's going to have a field day with this one. And if Jake wins, I have a hard time believing that it isn't rigged in any way, shape, or form, just because, previous fights, we've seen it go close. I think the fight with Anderson, he did drop Anderson, but it just felt very close. It felt like Anderson wasn't pulling the trigger. You could say that about the Tyson fight, but Tyson's a bit older. I want to say he's pushing 60, if not there already. I think he was 58 at the time of the fight. So it's hard to, take credit away, but there's no reason to give credit to Jake at all for his wins. AJ, on the other hand, he's lost to, only the greats, Daniel Dubois. The Ruiz was kind of an upset, but Ruiz is a good boxer. He was just out of, when you look at on paper Joshua versus Ruiz, you're going to pick Joshua, but Ruiz has got heart. And Usyk beating Joshua twice, it's proven. Now, I don't think Joshua would, throw this fight for any amount of money, because if he loses this fight, whether by decision or even knockout or no matter what, if he loses this fight, this is horrible things for his career, his legacy. Nobody's going to take him seriously as a boxer anymore. He probably won't, like a lot of the boxing promoters who are outside of this fight are going to lose a lot of respect for him. They're not going to want to give him big opportunities, or maybe they'll give him fights that he'll for sure lose because they don't like him anymore for what he's done to boxing, allowing this to happen. But if he wins this, dude, it's Tyson Fury in Wembley Stadium. Absolutely insane stuff if he wins, and I think he's going to take that opportunity. He's going to jump right on it. I don't see why he wouldn't do that. All the stars and all the signs point to Jake Paul losing by a knockout viciously tonight. Twitter is going to have a field day, and sure, you can say that Paul earned your respect for taking this fight, but the years of trolling, canned matchups, shit talk on Twitter, fight negotiations that fell through, all the headache that he's caused, Twitter and Instagram are going to be a haven for photos of Jake Paul, probably face down, ass up. You know what I mean? Like, they'll get the Woodley treatment. They'll get the Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman treatment. It will be brutal, especially from MMA fans. We have a big disdain for Jake Paul because of what he's done to our fighters when they're going into his world. He's never once come into our world. He keeps yapping about, he took photos in like Bellator or PFL fight gear, but he's yet to ever have an MMA fight. I don't think he ever will. After this, if he wants to be a dedicated boxer, he's got to work his way back up. If he goes to MMA, I'd be shocked. If he calls it a career, I get it, dude. Like, you had your run, you found your limit. Your limit is up there, but he's completely dedicated himself to this, which is respectable, especially coming from having, being completely set as just kind of an influencer in a sense. But he's chasing big fights. I respect it. I just don't think in any way, shape, or form he wins this fight. I think Joshua knocks him out brutally. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is going to be a really short video, to be honest. It's one fight. It's a freak fight. We all kind of know how it's going to go. If it goes the other way, we know it's rigged. I can't fathom Jake Paul winning this with there not being some leverage on his side to win it. If it's a decision, then Joshua was probably it's insane. It would be absolutely insane if Jake Paul won this. And I think everyone agrees with me. I know Tony Morello on Instagram, shout out, was saying that Jake Paul is going to win because heavyweights are sloppy and this will show it. I don't think Joshua's sloppy. He's one of the more put together heavyweights. He's fast. He's muscular. Granted, he hasn't looked great in recent outings like against Dubois, but Jake Paul is not Daniel Dubois. If the timeline is not skewed, Jake Paul will get viciously slept out cold tonight. And I won't see it because I have work tomorrow, but I'll wake up to see it. And all will be right in the world. But if Jake wins, I mean, something went wrong. Something went really wrong. And the boxing world as well. It's just the world itself that in the social media ring around him is going to be shaken up completely. So I'm excited to see what happens. I'm anticipating a quick early knockout by Joshua. Maybe some damage early on. The Jake survives and fights back and gets our respect from looking like a dog while getting the crap beat out of him. But I think Joshua puts him away early. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank y'all so much for watching. We just hit 30 subscribers. I appreciate the support. With the 6-week drought, I understand this isn't MMA content, but with the 6-week drought, I want to maybe not stretch out my videos, but I don't want to upload all these banger videos, like good ideas back to back to back to back, and then have a spree of just not great content. I kind of want to mix it all in. Maybe things like some people would enjoy this, or everyone would enjoy this, because I want to keep y'all entertained during the 6-week break. And I'm looking to get 2, 3, 4 videos out a week if there's enough news, if there's enough ideas to do. So if you have any ideas for me, please drop them in the comments. I'll take a look at them, let you know what I think of them. Maybe we work them into my idea. I know there's tier list opportunities, there's hypothetical matchups, I can build some cards, like things like that. I'll probably look into doing that. There's still a bit of news to cover. There's been some good fight announcements. Maybe I'll make a short video on that tomorrow. But yeah, let me know if you have Jake Paul winning or Anthony Joshua and how. If you have any other insights into this video, please drop a comment. I really appreciate, the feedback and talking to y'all. It's great stuff. But yeah, Joshua by early round KO. See ya.